There's a big barge, Lafarge barge. Looks like some nice gravel.
In this week's video, we head into the small fishing village of Steveston to get a nice sunset shot, which we hope we can get. We do take a little tour around Gary Point Park as well, so why don't you follow along and see what kind of sunset shot we get, and you can see Gary Point for yourself.
Hello everybody. It's going to be a bit of a short video today. We just decided to come down to Steveston to shoot some cherry blossoms and possibly a sunset. Pretty busy right now, the cherry blossoms. We're at Gary Point Park. Well, almost. We tried to come on the weekend when it was nice. Couldn't get anywhere near it. So we came back on Tuesday night, had Taco Tuesday at Little Mexico Cantina, which was good. And now we're going to walk into the park, see if the cherry blossoms are still there, which should be. They were there a few days ago. And then walk around for sunset. So let's make our way into Gary Point Park. Fight the crowds. Okay, so here you can see the cherry blossoms and the throngs of people posing in them. Probably go for some more intimate compositions of the cherry blossoms rather than the wide shot, because you can see it's going to be almost impossible to get anything here without a bunch of people in it. Then we'll kind of go towards the water for the sunset. So I'll take a few intimate shots here and see if I can find something interesting. Sorry, I can't see myself with these glasses on. I'm making my way out towards the water. There are more cherry blossoms out here, but I can't handle those people. It's just way too busy. And there's tons of cherry blossom trees out here, and there's nobody out here. I don't know why everybody's so fascinated with those ones right at the front. Anyway, I'm gonna make my way out here and see if I can find a composition that might look nice around sunset. I only got about an hour, I think it was, till sunset, 7:30, and it's 6. Pardon my reach here. 6:30, so we got an hour. So I'll make my way out towards Scotch Pond here, and maybe there's a couple boats out here or something that might look nice at sunset, so let's go have a look. Okay, so I got a little bit further out here. You can see the trail kind of walks its way out through the pond. This is, I think, I still call it Scotch Pond, I think. Just a little inlet of the river that comes in here. But yeah, I'm just making my way out this way. Last time I was here, wasn't really any boats out here. And yeah, it wasn't a good sunset or something. I think I was here in February and it was snowy. It was freezing. Anyway, there's some boats here tonight, and because it's not quite fishing season yet. So I could kind of get that classic Steveston image of the boats in the dock here. The best time to get it is when there's not too many boats in here. You can get one or two if there's one single one, and you can get this image where it's just this boat or one of these boats by itself with the sunset. It's a bit busy with all of them, but it still looks nice. So we'll just have to wait and see what the sunset does. It says fair chance, so could be something. So we'll walk around and see what we can find. All right, so I kind of found the scene I like, which is this classic kind of Steveston shot here. It's going to be more like this. Obviously, I'll be zoomed in more. Hold on, I'll zoom this camera in a bit. It's more like that, the shot that I'm going after. Not sure whether I'll include those bushes in there or not. I'll have to frame up. So I'm going to get the camera out and just fool around with different focal lengths to see what works best for this scene. All right, so I fooled around a little bit here, and I found the best focal length was around 50 to 70 millimeters, somewhere in that range. And it's just a matter of waiting for the sun to kind of go down a bit here. Still got 45 minutes or something, so I'm just going to wander around a bit. I'll show you a bit of the scenery, and I got that shot in my back pocket if I want to come back to it when it gets light. When the light kicks off, if it does. I'll put the tripod up, but here's the test shot. I'll show you the test shot now. Actually, the sky is really nice right now. I was hoping I might get down here and there might be some of those purple wildflowers that I could try to make a composition out of. I'll keep looking around here. They may not have bloomed yet. All right, well, I found some. The problem is that they're behind these bushes. So that's not going to do me any good. I was hoping they'd be in this really nice clearing here where I could get the sky in the back. But I didn't get lucky. It's just a bunch of dead grass here. But I might walk down and see if there's an interesting piece of driftwood or something here. Let's make use of our time, right? There's a big barge, Lafarge barge. Looks like some nice gravel. There's a bit of a breakwater here too. Nice evening. I don't know what kind of sunset we're going to get. Like I said, it said just fair, but I guess we'll see. Too bad there isn't any of those wildflowers around here. That would have been ideal. But of course, when I come up for photography, nothing ever ends up ideal, does it? What can you do? I did have tacos though, so can't complain. All right, so I did manage to find some of these wildflowers, and I got really low down to them, kind of like this, and really wide with the 14 millimeter. And I'm taking a couple of shots here, and not sure how they're going to turn out. One of them doesn't look too bad. I'll show it to you now. The sky's pretty nice too, so. Alright, not sure if I got a shot there or not. Hard to tell. If I did, you saw it, and you might notice, sure if you watch or check out Flickr or not, but it's pretty high ISO because it's 1500 or 1600 or something, because it's pretty windy, and those little wildflowers were blowing around like crazy. So I had to raise the ISO to get it up to like 100th of a second to try to freeze them as much as possible, because I had to have a narrow aperture to get it all in focus. I did do 2 shots at f22. I know, f22, but that Sigma's so sharp that, and I always, like I said, I always add a bit of Gaussian blur at the end anyway. So on this photo, I won't have added it. I'll just use the natural diffraction of the lens to make it have that little bit of blur to it. Yeah, so now it's another 30 minutes until sunset. So I'll just kind of keep it here and hope I get some decent light on these clouds that are around here, and I get a frame of a couple of these boats. So another 30 minutes. Let's see what we get. And we do have some decent clouds and decent texture in the sky and that, and I'm hoping that I'll get a little tiny break on the west, and it will peek through and just light up in here. Well, about another 20 minutes. All right, so our countdown is on 20 minutes, but I don't, the breaks are all kind of here behind me, and they're not in the west where I'd like them to be. I don't think it's big enough, but let's see. There's a bit of high cloud behind the breaks too back there. I don't know. Not feeling super optimistic about it, but again, it's only 20 minutes. We'll kill some time here, and like I said, I got a couple of test shots, and worst case, I'll use one of the test shots. The clouds are still nice. It's still a nice scene. So worst case, I've got that. So just enjoy the nice evening, let the tacos settle, and see what sunset looks like. Well, the sky is just blazing orange, and I can hardly contain my... No, it's not. It's not doing that at all. And there's lots of loud people walking around, so I think it's 10 minutes. I think I'm going to call this. Alright, so I forgot my video camera, and don't ask me how. But I came back to try to redeem myself for a sunset shot here at this location. Got another 15 minutes to wait. Doesn't look like it's going to be spectacular, but fingers crossed. See what we can get. Alright, so I think I got some better video and better photos than I did the other night. The sunset's definitely nicer, so I'll put these shots on the screen now so you can see what the sunset looked like tonight. I apologize for the short and mostly unentertaining video, which most of mine are now. That's okay though. We just do it for fun, right? It's not a living. It's a hobby. And yeah, well, if you like them, if you like seeing me fail miserably on most occasions, please consider subscribing and like the videos and give a thumbs up. And that guy's listening to Alice in Chains in the boat over there, so he can't be a bad guy. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Take care for now, and love your parents.